in the end by the money horse. That was number 1, Delta Queen, beautifully bred daughter of VAR. She was ridden by Keegan de Mello today for the Dean Kenilworth yard. Keegan, well done.
Thank you very much.
Flew out, and that was that.
Yeah, look, she flew out and she had the lead for nothing. And yeah, when I asked her to quicken, it was there, just very nice. She was still very green underneath me, so I think she's still got a lot of improving to do.
Seemed to have a ton in hand at the end.
Yeah, look, I hadn't really asked for maximum yet, but yeah, I don't think there was much in the race that could pace it out with her today, and she just had it pretty much easy, and she quickened off it, and yeah, she won a good race today.
Certainly did. Well done to you. Nice start.
Thank you very much. Well done to Mr. KENILWORTH, and yeah, to Kaya Stables, and yeah, to Pippa as well. She's here for VAR. Nice win for him.
Well done.
Thank you.
Dean Kenilworth, he trains the beautifully bred filly. Dean, well done.
Yeah, Stan, thank you.
Exceptional pedigree. She's obviously shown you a lot.
She's, you know, she's shows that she's got ability, and that's why I said in my pre-race that I think, you know, that you've got to include in the quartets. You know, I thought, you know, you were the first timers. You don't want to stick your neck out and say, listen, I think, you know, because you know what it's like. They can get stage fright. But I've had on the grass once before, and she's pretty quick, and I thought if she doesn't run green, she'll be right there. But well done to Kaya Stables, Christine Ladle, fantastic. She's not in the country at the moment. Hopefully she could pick it up and watch the race. Unfortunately, I was saying to Christine's been the whole beginning of the summer, waiting for one of the horses to run, and unfortunately she was out of the country for a couple of days. So, but I'm sure she'll be thrilled, and she's a lovely filly. I mean, she's a beautifully put together filly, and as you say, with a pedigree like that, and I mean, she's a beautiful filly. And so, well done to him, and you know, and well done to Pippa Avanti stud, and the AMs, and yeah, what more can I say? So she did it, and I'm quite relieved she's got past the post.
What will you do with her now, Dean?
Well, you know, I think I'll discuss it with Christine, and I'll speak to Jean about it. But I think it's a filly. It's got quite a bright future, and I think she's going to be a speed filly. But I will speak to Christine and Jean. I'll definitely have her on my Durban list. And she could be anything. You know, how strong the race was today, I don't know. Others had experience of racing, but I'll have a look at the program. But I think she's a type of horse. I won't be surprised to see her running one or two of the sprinting juvenile races in Durban during the season. So, but I'm pleased that's over, and we've got Christine into the winner's box.
Great, well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Now, I have asked Pippa Mickelborough from Aventure Estate to come across, because, of course, this filly is so beautifully bred, being a daughter of VAR. But for me, more interestingly enough, out of that great race filly, River Jetez, and I was wondering what has happened to her, where is she, is she still with you, etc., etc.?
Thanks, Dan. Yes, well done to everybody. Obviously, Lady Laidlaw and Jahan, Dean, the team. Our partners who breed with us, the AMs, they still own a bit of her. River Jetez is alive and well. She's got a superb Silvana colt for Nationals in April, and then she's got a Silvana filly on the ground, and she's safely in foal to Trippy. So, you know, for me, this was a special win, because this is where River Jetez had her greatest triumph in South Africa with the Met. And she hasn't let us down. Her first foal is the Bull Black type, Riverine. It's a great mating to VAR, but I don't know whether VAR will be here later. So we'd love to try one more, because this was a special, good-looking yearling, and compliments to everybody who bought her. But she was a good-looking horse.
It was a few years ago that River Jetez raced, but does she look a little like her mom?
No, to me, she looks a lot like VAR. She's a VAR filly for me, and she's not as tall as the other River Jetez babies. She's got a lovely oratory that we retained. It's tall, a splitting image of mom. That was shown in Johannesburg. This, to me, is more like VAR, and I think it's got a bit of an attitude like VAR, so Dean will have to be gentle and quiet, yeah.
We'll keep an eye on her, but well done to the farmer.
Thanks very much, Dan.
Super. There we go, Pippa Mickelborough joining in the celebrations here for the daughter of VAR and River Jetez, and giving them a win on debut. I'm not sure. No, I thought Dean was coming to say something else. So that's it for race 1.